Oh, but you don't always get what you want.
Yeah. But if you try sometimes, you might just find you get what you need. So welcome to the show, everybody.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
So I tried to invite a world-renowned expert on success and fulfillment onto the show for this opening segment, but they didn't read my emails. They didn't get back to me. So
Sorry.
I guess
You're so disappointed.
a little bit. I mean, not as much as our audience, maybe.
That's right.
They're going to have to just deal with you and me. A bit of an expert in being ghosted by world-renowned
An
experts.
expert in what? Exactly. The experts in being.
Do here, sorry.
Okay.
More in that
Okay.
picture there.
All right. That's
Happy days. I like
happy
it.
days. Good.
Good. I think we'll still go to the white one. I'm a bit disappointed with this 14.
Disappointed.
Yeah. Today we're talking about dealing with disappointment and rejection.
Rejection. Wow. I suppose actually rejection could be a form of disappointment too, wouldn't it? Are you putting on a timer?
I better.
Yeah. There you go.
People could be disappointed if
we go
we
too
talk
long.
longer than 10 minutes. Have to deal with us.
When's this gonna
Oh.
end? When's
right.
this gonna end? My
Yeah.
God. Okay, so
Should I get the ball rolling?
why don't
a
you
little
get the
bit?
ball
All
rolling?
right. So with dealing with this sort of stuff, I do find myself a bit of an expert.
Okay.
So I'll always go back to YouTube journeys. Our YouTube journey, my YouTube journey. This is not my
You have
first YouTube channel.
Yes, and you have more experience in the YouTube world than I do. Far more. Years
Yes.
more.
So at this stage with my channel,
Mm-hmm.
I had around 5,000 subscribers by the end of the first year.
A little bit more than we do.
I mean, we got 56, and I'm thankful for every
You
one of
are,
you.
thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you
Yeah.
for watching and subscribing. Yeah, so the other channel, it went a bit better. Everything went a bit quicker, but the thing was, how that happened was I found a niche that I wasn't really into.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you know the story,
know
but
the story.
maybe not everyone does.
Yeah.
So I'll just share my story a little bit.
Sure.
It was Beyblades, which I'm not really into. I mean, I had Beybladed with my kids and
That's
stuff a
right.
bit. My oldest boy loves it.
The Beyblade boss. That's
Yeah,
your
I'm
channel.
the
Everyone
ultimate
subscribe.
Beyblade
Subscribe.
boss. Yes, I mean, if you want to,
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, so here's the thing. It wasn't what I was fully into, but I still gave it my all because it
Okay.
started exploding. And like I said, after a year, I wasn't at 56 subscribers. I was at around 5,000. So that was all cool. Nothing disappointing with that. I got
No.
monetized 13 months in.
Okay.
My goal was 1 year, but it took a month longer to get actually monetized.
oh,
I had the subs.
disappointment.
Yeah, well, I had the subscribers, but the watch hours were a different issue, but I got there 13 months
Okay.
later and got all the paperwork done, got monetized. The channel was making a little bit of money,
Okay.
but not very much, a bit disappointing. And I had to put a lot of work into it. And when I really thought I was making a great video,
Mm-hmm.
YouTube wouldn't show it.
Yeah.
It just wouldn't get seen. If it was something that I wasn't so proud of, it would get more views. But really, but by the time I became monetized, my views then crashed. If I was getting the views I was earlier while being monetized, I would have been making okay money. But as I got monetized, everything went.
It's down there.
They said, "You're monetized now, so here."
It went down the tubes.
Right down the YouTube tubes.
YouTube's tubes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder
So,
why that is.
but here's the I had to learn to know that when I was posting things, and I get that with our channel too, when I post things that I'm proud of,
Yeah.
not all of it is going to get shown. Sometimes people won't be shown our content. You will really have to go looking for it if you want to see it. So thanks. If you've gone looking for it, thank you.
Thank you.
If you just wait for it to be shown to you, you've probably missed a few of our things. So go to our channel,
That's
look
right.
through and see if there are any
We have,
videos
like,
you've missed.
more
Watch
than
them, comment,
70
like.
now, is that- do we have
Yeah,
more
we
than
do.
70?
I think we have more than 70 videos.
Yeah.
Remember when we hit 50 not long ago?
Yeah.
Our midlife crisis.
I mean, like,
No, but now we've got
I remember when I hit
Yeah.
50 a long time ago.
a long time ago. Come on.
All right, we're going.
Anyway, so I got really used to that. Like I would post videos I'd be very proud of, and not then learn to drop this expectation that it should be seen by everyone
Yeah.
and explode.
Mm-hmm.
I had to learn to relax, not take life so seriously, and know that I was doing it, or more tell myself I was doing it for me.
Interrupt you. I think I said this on one of our podcasts once, and it's not my quote. Life is far too serious. No, life is far too important to take seriously.
Yeah.
Anyway,
exactly.
sorry, I interrupted your train of thought.
Perfect. No, that's perfect. So that's exactly what I had to do. I had to take it less seriously, enjoy what I was doing for me, and that couldn't happen with Beyblades. I wasn't enjoying that for me.
Yeah.
I was doing that for views and for subscribers and everything. And when that all slowed down, it was time to just walk away from that.
Yeah.
So
there
it's
wasn't
not
the
that
love.
I
There
I
wasn't the
didn't
love.
do it. There was no love for the Beyblades anyway, but for the video creation, of course,
Yeah.
I didn't walk away angrily from it. I felt I'd learnt enough from it and moved on. The channel is still alive, by the way, and I still will post something every now and then.
About learning from it too.
Yeah.
We'll come around to that maybe.
Yeah. So that's where you can learn to not let this rejection, because a lot of the time I felt it was like being rejected too, like that you would have to deal with people that didn't like your content, didn't like what you had, thought it was ridiculous, and especially because I wasn't an expert in it, I felt like a fraud. I really did.
Yeah, like really, really passionate
Beybladers,
Beybladers who know the names and date release.
I know the names.
No, but the release dates.
Yeah, and the names of all the parts that go together to make them. That was a bit too much for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, when I was talking with real experts on Beyblades, I felt a bit like a fake, a fraud.
Yeah, but they were
and
still
like I
watching
didn't
your
belong
show.
in that. I didn't belong there. But yeah. Hey, by the way, I got a comment today on my channel.
Yeah.
Someone who's asking to do a collaboration.
Really? Are you going to do it?
I don't know. I haven't even read the comment properly yet. I just saw it come up as a notification.
Okay.
I won't get my hopes up. Don't want to get disappointed.
Maybe it's a Beyblader with a million subscribers.
Maybe.
Create growth, and then you're going to have
And
to
then
start,
I'm going to
but
have to
then
say sorry about
but
this
then-
channel, Craig.
but then you're going to have to start producing videos for the thing you're not passionate about.
No, I probably can't do that. I think I've made my decision.
Yeah.
I've walked away from
See
it.
what he says. I'll be curious.
I was ready to post a video because one of my most viewed videos on that channel, my Beyblade channel,
Yeah.
was a video about a barracuda.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you know what?
What?
I went to the aquarium yesterday and made a bunch of videos. I'm thinking of posting another one.
Yeah,
Barracuda returns.
for
we'll
sure.
see.
Well, because it's cool.
So what do you think about rejection and disappointment?
Oh, wow. Well, all right. Let's see. All right. So I could talk about, the kind of Buddhist philosophy behind it a bit. And I'm not a Buddhist scholar, but I've read enough. I could talk about my personal experiences also kind of dealing with it and like the kind of practices. All right. So, I mean, if you come from the general point of like this kind of Buddhist practice of the 8 winds, right? I don't know if I can remember all of them, but like pleasure, pain, gain and loss. I'm going to try to remember them. Fame and disrepute.
2 more.
There's 2 more. Wait, well, it's you said disappointment and did I say gain? Disappointment? Doesn't matter, but it could be any of these things. It could be birth and death, right?
Ouch,
right? Birth and death. I mean, sickness and health, any of them. I did miss one
Till
of them.
death do we part.
To death, yeah. I mean, so any of these things can't really exist without the other, right? So it's this idea that
Love and marriage.
Love and marriage.
Horse and carriage.
Horse and carriage, right? So I mean, any of these things, you can't avoid disappointment in life. You can't avoid pain. I think it's impossible. That's, I mean, the first of the 4 noble truths, right? There is dukkha, there is suffering, right? Or I even like it better if you say it this way because it makes the idea clearer. There is pain, right? But there's something with practice there's something that can happen, I think. There's like, of course, then there's the enlightened person being, right? That, I mean, this is not me, but I could still talk in my baby steps how it still can kind of be transformative, right? Mm-hmm. So you have pleasure, pain, all these things, but like, okay, I think we've even talked about it. I don't know about in the channel, but we've talked about it for sure. I mean, there's the first arrow, right? You get shot by the arrow, right? So that first arrow is pain. It's unavoidable, right? But then there's a second arrow, and that's the one you inflict on yourself, and that's the complaining about it, right? It's the complaining about it, the self-pity, why did this happen to me? All these things, and fighting it, trying to push away the pain rather than accepting it. And I think there's a kind of like a super ninja move where something shifts, right? So you can, like, if you're noticing pain, and you got to be careful, right? Because it's funny, like, you can, pain, like discomfort in life, even like there's a kind of, the Buddhist monks and nuns will say, they're thankful for certain types of pain because it helps spiritual growth. Because if you're comfortable with everything and you're not challenged, then there's not going to be any growth. I mean, but we want to be realistic. I mean, you have to still, you can't pretend that all pain is good. It's like, I'm so happy I got penis cancer,
Ouch, again.
Because it's helping me. It's helping me be equanimous. I mean, you could be thankful, like when something bad happens to you, right? Like, you can learn to feel what you're feeling, but you have to still recognize it as a moment of pain. Like this is a painful moment, and feel it, but there's a sort of letting go and accepting it, that if you're able to do that, now it could be like just a part of you telling yourself to let go, but then it could be like letting it kind of dissolve into awareness. And if you're able to just say, this is painful, and meet it with compassion rather than, this sucks, I hate that I'm in pain, it makes that pain so much more tolerable. Bearable. And so you can apply that. So to anything, like, I mean, so I'm going on about this, but
okay.
If you are, how are we doing with time?
We're out.
Oh, we're out.
Sorry to disappoint
Okay, but
you.
I want to say this one thing, I think, because there's, with, like, you're talking about your YouTube channel, right? So when you have something,
it's not as serious as penis cancer.
It's definitely, we can call the episode, it's not as serious as penis cancer. Could be a good channel name too.
Oh yeah, penis cancer.
I bet you someone has taken it.
Oh, probably.
So, wait, but I got to get this thought out. We've gone over. I'm sorry, everybody. But so if you think about when you're doing something, and it's a difference. Like, it's not the idea that of not giving a shit, because there's non-attachment and detachment, right?
I'm going to say goodbye now. Disappoint you all. Let Craig finish it up. And Craig's going to say, I'll give you 50.
See, but maybe you can come back in. So I'm going to talk to this microphone right here. I'm going to pretend Ben is here. So there's the idea that you don't want to say, I don't give a shit. Like, I can try to get a new job. I want this new job, right? So you make it about, I need to get this job in order to be happy. However, there's a shift where you can say, I'm going to do my best to get this job, but my self-worth is not tied, and my happiness is not tied to it. So the idea is that you are still trying your best to do something, but whatever the outcome is, it becomes about the process. I'm talking about the whole thing. It becomes about the process and not about the outcome. It's if, like, I'm going to do my best. I made a job, right? I'm going to do my best to get this job. But my self-worth is not tied to whether I get that job or not. So you try. It's not like you don't give a shit. You're still going to try to get the job, but it's about the process. And then if you don't get the job, the Buddhists would advise you to look for the me who didn't get the job, and finding there is just a collection of thoughts and processes. But that's a much deeper level. That's a much deeper level. But
there is no job.
There is no job. There is no spoon.
Sorry, sir.
There is no spoon.
We
can say goodbye because I went over. I was talking here. I was talking there.
I just want to say, you can always turn it around as well if you feel like you've had too much rejection and disappointment in your life. Just remember, what would Mick Jagger do?
Good point.
What would Mick Jagger do? Back then, in the 80s or something, he played Ned Kelly, and he sucked. But now he's Mick Jagger. All right, guys. See you in the next one.
Oh, but you don't always get what you want.
Yeah. But if you try sometimes, you might just find you get what you need.
Yeah.